The city of Mansfield is preparing to host the St. Patty's Pickle Parade and Palooza this weekend after 2 years of not having one. One group of women that organized the parade couldn't be more excited about it all. Photojournalist Mike Kinney introduces us to the pickle queen that started it all.
It's a lot of work to be a queen. So I can become Queen Amanda. It depends on what time I get up. You always got to have more rouge. Some queens, it will take 2 or 3 hours. They look much better than I do. I can do it in like 30 minutes flat. My name's Amanda Kowalski, and I'm a pickle queen. So back in 2011, I was with some friends. I had met some folks that day, the best made people who here in Mansfield, and they own a pickle company. It's the largest in Texas. I said, I want to start a pickle parade, and I want it to be a St. Patrick's pickle parade, and I want there to be pickle queens. And she said, well, I'd go to that. These are the ladies, the first ladies that were brave enough to set off on this adventure with me, and they didn't know what was going to happen. We all figured we had at least 10 friends who would show up, so there'd probably be, 200 people down there. And we came around the corner and there was 5,000 people standing in the middle of downtown Mansfield. It was the biggest parade up to that point. And that was in 2012. And we have been doing it every year since then. We have had, and it has grown and grown. The requirements for the queen, you have to be at least 40 years old. Anything younger than that, and you're just a cucumber, you're not well seasoned, okay? So, and plus we're not gonna compete with that. That's all put together still. So once you hit 40, things are a little bit more well seasoned, and you have to be willing to get onto a float in front of 40,000 people and act like a fool. And that's where we lose a lot of people. But when you put on the red wig and you put on the bling, you walk a little differently and you talk a little bit differently and you get a little bit sassier, and everything is a parade. You're waving at everybody. When we're together, we are screaming and laughing, and we're old enough to know better but young enough to not care. We're not trying to be Austin weird, we're trying to be Mansfield unique, and it's just to have fun.
Mansfield unique. Kowalski says everyone wants to be a pickle queen and stand on the float and wave, but these ladies put in several hundred volunteer hours of service to organize the event every single year. The parade, by the way, tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning in downtown Mansfield, with events starting tonight. And by the way, our thanks to Mike Kinney for that story.